summed up everything we just said. Your mind has to be in these scriptures. That's why the elders say, always, and any brother will tell you, always stay in the scriptures. Always stay in the scriptures. Read. Find out for yourself, because what did it say? And sought out, and we'll seek out.
We'll seek out the wisdom of all the ancient.
And we'll seek. So what's the wisdom of all the ancient? The prophecies, the law. Moses is an ancient man.
Right.
Noah is an ancient man. Abel is an ancient man. We seek these things out. Paul is an ancient man. The elders are ancient men. You brothers are ancient men. So we seek out, you know, the things that brothers have done. We don't know who's who, but we believe that the brothers are back reincarnated, doing the work, man. Okay, that was the point with that. This is Psalms 118:3. They also do no iniquity, they walk in his ways. Thou hast commanded us to keep thy precepts diligently.
Right.
Oh, that my ways were directed to keep thy statutes. So you can't say that we're being over righteous, because David is saying, oh, that my ways were directed to keep thy statutes. That's why Paul said, oh, wretched man that I am. The thing that I do not, and that which I do not, I do. Which again goes back to no free will. You see? So you got to be chosen. And then not only being chosen, you got to pursue it. Because wisdom is like a woman that's turned away from us, man. The Most High departed away from us. That's why when you read 2nd Ezra chapter 1, and I'll start at verse 24. It says, what shall I do unto thee, O Jacob? Thou Judah wouldest not obey me. I will turn me to other nations. Those are the Israelite foreigners. Okay, because the northern kingdom is gone already. Okay? And unto those will I give my name, that they may keep my statutes. Seeing ye have forgotten me, I will forsake you also. When ye desire me to be gracious unto you, I shall have no mercy upon you. Whensoever ye shall call upon me, I will not hear you. For you have defiled your hands with blood, and your feet are swift to commit manslaughter. You have not, as it were, forsaken me, but your own selves, saith the Lord. Thus saith the Almighty Power, have I not bred you as a father his sons, as a mother her daughters, and they nurse her young babes? That you would be my people, and I should be your power. That ye would be my children, and I should be your father. I gathered you together, as a hen gathereth her chickens under her wings. But now, what shall I do unto you? I will cast you out from my face. When you offer unto me, I will turn my face from you. For your solemn feast days, your new moons, and your circumcisions have I forsaken. I sent unto you my servants the prophets, whom ye have taken and slain, and torn their bodies in pieces, whose blood I will require of your hands, saith the Lord. So, there you have it, in a nutshell. The Most High ain't dealing with 2/3 of our people. He's dealing with the Israelite foreigners, those who lost the name, those who lost their name but have come back. We called our sins back to remembrance. And as we keep going on reading with this chapter, it's gonna explain exactly that. Okay?
Hey, Rock, this might be for
verse 34. Well, actually started 33.
Thus said the Almighty Lord, your house is desolate. I will cast you out as the wind doth stubble.
Right, see, scattered abroad. Part of the curse, you go to Deuteronomy the 28th chapter, it tells, the Most High tells us that for disobeying, he's going to cast us out, away from his presence. And what was the physical part of that? Was getting kicked out of our land.
Right.
letting the heathen come in and take over Israel in our land, the city of peace, Jerusalem. That's us being scattered away. We haven't been reconciled back to that yet. We haven't earned the privilege. We haven't earned that honor yet. So that's why you gotta learn the scriptures, and you gotta start teaching the people as well to get that crown, get that pretty penny. Go ahead.
And your children shall not be fruitful, for they have despised my commandment.
Right, who was that? Christopher Duncan, who got killed down in LA. Supposedly that was him.
Dorner.
Yeah, Horner. You had dudes like Omar Thornton, Tavon Martin. Our children are without fruit. That's why, you know, a lot of our people, we die at a young age because we turned away from the Lord, and the Lord, He put us in the midst of all our enemies, of all these devils, mainly the so-called white man. That's the Edomite of the Bible. The red fuck he is. Go ahead.
For they have despised my commandment and done the thing that is evil before me.
See, we despise the commandment. Like this brother is teaching, it's not all about the commandments, it's to the best of your ability. But we believe, so we obey the Most High. That's obedient. We're servitude to the Most High. We owe Him that much, man. Nothing, they'll tell you nothing in life is free. The energy and the life that you were given to be walking on this planet, it's not free. You're gonna have to make an account in that day when you're before the Most High in that judgment seat, and you're gonna have to pay for all the crimes you committed against Him. That's why some people fucked up so bad in their past life they're born retarded, or their guts are outside their body, or their brain is outside their body, or they're born without eyelids. Or some people, you know, they might live to a ripe old age of 85 and get smacked by a bus.
Hey, there was this video on the internet of this little baby that was born with her heart outside the chest. You know, like the brother said, man.
Right. So we're all serving judgment right now, and you gotta be fearful and consider why you're being reserved. Why nothing has really happened to you that's drastic? Why have you not lost an arm or a leg, or why haven't you died in certain situations? Because you're being reserved for either to get destroyed here in America by ICBM missile fire and a third world war of nuclear destruction, or hey, Lord willing, you brothers got a seat on a chariot to get delivered, man. Lord willing, you know, all the brothers doing the work get salvation. And I mean brothers, I don't mean niggas doing the work, brothers doing the work. Go ahead.
And done the thing that is evil before me. Your houses will I give to a people that shall come, which not having heard of me, yet shall believe.
Your houses, it's like your names. The names, Judah, Benjamin, Levi, because the Southern Kingdom was all off that shit. They were gang banging, you know, Judah. They're like, hey, we're the Jews. So fucking what? So fucking what? You're doing wickedness. Your righteousness is as a filthy rag. Just because you look good don't mean you are good. They would make broad their phylacteries. They'd get the biggest garments. They'd put the scriptures on them. They'd have the best diadems, mitris. And for what? They're still committing adultery, robbing people of the money, not helping the poor out. You see?
If I can say this, and that's why the Lord said what He said, because the Pharisees used to do that, man. The Pharisees and Sadducees would look all, the wicked of them, Salaki at the water, brother. The wicked of them, they'd have like Zabak, man. This nigga got on, you know, $1 million garment, ring on every finger, you know. But he's not living what the scriptures say. That's why the Lord said in Matthew 5 and 17 and on down that you got to teach men to keep the commandments. You can't just be saying, well, you yourself, you gotta keep the commandments too. You can't tell the next man to keep the commandments if you ain't. You know, so that's the whole concept with that, like this brother's going into.
Which also goes into he that is without mercy, no mercy will be given unto you. So Zabak, him being in the power seat that he is, and him to be unmerciful, he's not gonna have mercy. He's not gonna obtain that salvation, man. Dudes like Raunch Noble, all right, like Raunchy Noble, you're not gonna obtain it, man. You just go back into the world. You never really became a new creature.